much rather have that.
Better yesterday anyway. Yeah, yesterday was not good.
Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Well, would you look at that? It's Friday. We all made it to the weekend. I'm so happy to be with you. Welcome to Hy-Vee Today. This is Tony Tone. It says it on the screen. I know that, but in case it's your first time tuning in, this is what I look like. I know. I'm working on it. I need a tan. I shouldn't look at myself in the monitor. I see how pale I am. Oh boy. Ryan, should I start tanning? Do we need to get an endorsement deal with the Suntan City? What about a spray tan? Just my face, because that's all you really see, right? I got the long sleeve shirt on. It's not like I got any leg hanging out. You know what I mean? I could just have a spray tan face to look good in the HD television. So maybe we'll work out that deal. Thank you for making me self-conscious, Ryan Broderson. So we're happy to be with you. It's been a fun week, and here we go, heading into Mother's Day weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all moms out there. I know I'm saying that early, but we won't have a show this weekend. So happy Mother's Day to my mom, Sheila, who moved to Muscatine 2 years ago to help us out, and she's great. I get to see her all the time. I don't take it for granted. And it's great. So happy Mother's Day to my mom. And then, of course, my wife, Casey, who is the mother of my 3 kids now. I have 3, including a 7-month-old who I got a baby fingerprint right here on my glasses that Amy Hessel pointed out. I got a baby print. You don't have to zoom in on my baby print on my glass. They're not going to be able to see it. I will hide the baby print on my glasses with this beautiful Italian heather. I would much rather talk about this Italian heather plant than the baby handprint that you can't see. Happy Mother's Day, I'm spying on you. This is like every episode of Home Improvement. Heidi ho, neighbor. Remember Tim the Toolman's neighbor, who you never saw his face until the end of the show? So this is a fun idea that's at Floral. I don't know how much it costs. Oh, there it is. It's $25. But look at this thing. You can like move it around, and I don't know if it's from Italy or what, but here's the, oh, it's a thing, okay. It's called Italian Heather, and it's native to South Africa. The showy plant prefers everything in moderation. Same. It was popular as a potted plant during the 19th century in England, flowering during May. So you can plant this outdoors in your garden if you like. It does well in full sun. And I just thought it was nice, excellent drainage, and it's ready to go. So this is something for Mom or just to spruce up your home. And then the other thing, Cody, that I'd love to show the people at home, I didn't know that we had cupcakes like this. These look really fun. So this is something that they had right behind us in the bakery, and I grabbed one of them to bring to the show. And happy Mother's Day to Lindsay, who's watching right now. So check this out, right? This is fun. Look at this. Look at the size of that cupcake. Dare I say that's huge. They said it was like a cupcake and a muffin. I don't know. It's a cupcake, I'm pretty sure. And doesn't that look pretty? Normally, this would be $17.99. For you, Ryan Broderson, $2.99. Sound good? Work out? Okay, good deal. All right, the last thing I'll mention is I told Cody I was going to be that guy today. So, Cody, if you or Ryan, whoever wants to, if you don't mind, could somebody get my Starbucks drink for me? The All Steel people were here this morning. I'm sorry. Cody, if you want a Starbucks drink, put it on my tab. You know I'm good for it. You could take the car cam if you want. I told them, at least I told you ahead of time that I was going to be that guy. It's not like I'm just sitting here barking out orders. All these All Steel people, they show up. We do this show in the morning, and God bless them, right? Tammy Drabaugh brings over 100 All Steel people, and they just they clog up my Starbucks. So I got to wait, and then it's too close to the show starting. But that's what we've got. The lovely Cody and Ryan to help me out and to do it with a big old smile on their faces. Isn't that right, everybody? All right, let's get to our first guest who's patiently waiting, making, I don't know, 4th or 5th appearance on the show. We love talking to Amy Hessel, who is the Character Development Director with the Muscatine Community YMCA. I was at the Y last night. We had swimming lessons.
Oh, yeah.
And there had to have been something going on. Swimming lessons for my boys, 6:30. It was about 6:15. We're walking into the Y. And there were a bunch of teens in the teen room.
Oh, yeah.
Thing.
It was card club night.
Card club night. And then, but in the conference room, there were a bunch of girls. I don't know, was there like a Girl Scout thing?
Oh, yes, yes.
Is that what was going on? There was just a lot. Not that the Y, I mean, there's always something going on at the Y. It was just, it surprised me, the amount of people. Because I love that. As you walk into the Y now, you can kind of see what's going on.
Right. We have a troupe that meets every Thursday.
Okay,
and this week they had a guest troupe.
Oh,
so
wow.
we gave them a bigger room so that they could
Well, it was full,
share
let me tell you. I was like, we're always like running late to swimming lessons. Last night we were early. So then we had too much time. And I don't know, I mean, you went through this a couple of years ago, but I got the 7-year-old who's pretty patient, but my 4-year-old is just like, when's it my turn? When am I going to swim? When am I going to swim? When am I going to swim? And then he went second with the swimming lessons, so he was even more. Lesson learned there, Tony. Let the 4-year-old go first. All right, so we're into May. We're sitting here on May 10th. School's going to be done soon. Things only get busier and busier at the Y. I know that if we went, I kind of want to go in order of events. So if we went in chronological order, June 1st would be the Kids Triathlon.
Kids Triathlon, yes. Our 12th year of doing our Kids
Amy.
Triathlon.
That is great. 12 years of the triathlon is fantastic.
And this is completely my baby. So like I created this thing from the start, and it's a non-traditional thing. So the whole goal is that everybody from the 1-year-olds up to 12-year-olds can go out and have some fun doing this. And so I can't swim. So I would never be able to complete a triathlon myself because I can't swim. No.
Like for real you can't swim?
Not to save my life.
Wow.
No, if I had to get in the pool and I could get in a pool and be fine, but
you're saying like if you're in a part of a pool that you can't stand up, you're struggling?
I might be, yes.
Oh my god.
It's been a long time since I've been able to like.
I don't want to say this to be rude, but like there's people at your work that could teach you how to swim.
I know, but I don't like to be cold.
Okay, but there's the one pool that's warm. Oh, look at Cody getting my Starbucks. Thank you. He's putting some laxatives in my Starbucks. Okay, so even though Amy cannot swim.
So I love slip-and slides though, and water slides. As long as I don't have to put my head underwater, I'm totally fine.
Right.
And so we swim through giant slides and slip-and slides. It started with sprinklers and little slip-and slides, and now we got the 75-foot wall slip-and slide, and we rent the Dolphin 14-foot water slides.
How do you keep like is it just do you do just water on the slip and thank you, sir. Do you just do I'm such that guy right now. Look, he even tried a little sip, didn't you? I actually got Cody hooked on this drink. I'm proud of that. Do you put like a little soap on it to keep the momentum going?
We do use a lot of Dawn.
Okay.
This we're gonna be trying something new. I think we're doing some more like no Johnson, no tear stuff.
Oh, good. Yeah, good idea. Right.
Costs a little bit more, but it's a little bit more.
I mean, you talk about a 75-foot slip and slide, though. The goal is to slide down the whole thing and not just get about 10 feet and then stop.
And where we have to put it for this event doesn't have the big nice slide and hill incline. There's a little so that you can go, especially if you got it if we got it slicked up with the Dawn and stuff. But for this event, it just the way the facility
the lay of the land.
Yeah, so, and then every kid gets on a trike or a big wheel. So my rule is a bike that's too small, but one you won't break.
Oh, that's genius. Right.
And you have to do it the right way. So you can't just stand on the trike and push yourself for the bigger kids. You got to get on this trike and ride it.
Even if you got your knees up or whatever.
And that's part of the
part of the fun. I was going to say, this is a fun triathlon. I mean, as much as it is a great workout and it's good to be outside, there is, I mean, just look at the pictures, right? There's a lot of fun to be had. You're going to leave, like if you're the type of person that doesn't like getting dirty.
Yeah, it's really fun because I do set up those puddles of mud and the hay bales and stuff, and so there'll be kids who just run through them, dive through the mud, and then there's others who stick a toe in there and like, no, and they run around it, and that's totally fine. Like, we're okay with that.
I was going to say, there's there's not like a giant screen with each individual time on it. No, you have to worry about.
No, and it's non-competitive, so I kind of break the kids up into heats.
Yeah.
So, because we could only have one kid go up the water slide at a time, but we'll break them into like 7 or 10 kids in a heat. And then they all will go through, and once they're kind of on the bikes and back, because we don't have enough bikes for like 70 kids to go either. So you kind of got to break this up. And
I mean, you've learned over the years how to have this event go off without a hitch, right? I mean, that's
and that's
what's
what I
nice
love,
about having done it for 12 years.
It's even more fun is like when everybody goes through, then everything is just open back up. So you can just get in line and go for an hour on the water slide if that's what you want to do. We have kids who will run the whole thing over and over and over again, so it's...
The parents love that.
And the parents, we invite the parents to go down the water slides and the slip-and slides, and so... it really is something for everybody, and
great.
The kids who come out, they just have such a good time.
I was going to say, the thing to note, if you like what you're hearing about the kids triathlon, June 1st is the deadline to sign up is May 20th.
Yes,
so
we
we're 10
really
days
want
out
you
from
to
that.
get signed up by then, because we put our T-shirt order in, and it really costs us a lot more money to order T-shirts later. So 100%. We need to get them, and we need to get that order. It's worse than having to wear adult small if you're a little teeny. That. So.
Isn't it great to see these pictures and understand that, when you had this idea to do this, a couple years ago, you didn't know how it would go, and then you fast forward 12 years, and it's something that people look forward to.
Yes.
And what a great, right? I mean, it just has to make you feel so good, and then of course to have the support from Brenda Garcia with State Farm. Every year she's been there.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. Hey, Brenda, thank you. Like a good neighbor, Brenda Garcia's been there with the State Farm office every year. That's awesome. So at this point, do you even call her, or is she just like, we're good? You're like, okay.
I do email her because I can't take anything for assumptions. Right. That's when I get into trouble.
Yeah.
But yes, she has been there.
That's awesome.
Really has our back on this one, and her kids love the event too. So when they were.
That's what it's all about. It's having fun, and the why. Getting out it's just great.
You're good.
Okay, good. All right, so Tuesday, June 11th. Correct me if I'm wrong. 4th annual lip sync
I believe
battle?
it is. I was trying to run through what I have performed. And that's how I count.
I was going to say, based on the song and the attire that Amy's been in the last couple of years, right, you could just have a picture of yourself and go, okay, I know that this was the first one. So the lip sync battle is so much fun. This has turned into a great way to raise money, again, while having fun, putting the fun in fundraiser. You guys do it so well. So we'll be outside at the Mississippi Brew in the Brew Garden. And if this is your first time hearing about it, what is a lip sync battle? It is not karaoke. You are lip syncing along to a song. So think about like Milli Vanilli when they were lip syncing Blame It on the Rain, or that one time Ashley Simpson was on Saturday Night Live and she was lip syncing, or even more recently, Kiss apparently being accused of lip syncing. I'm not saying that they are, but that's what I saw.
Their face was probably frozen from all their makeup.
Right. That's what it is. It's the makeup. So you pick a song and you come out and you essentially lip sync along to it. So it's a song hopefully that you know, and I wonder you've done some great ones over the years.
Yes.
Do you have a song in mind for
No,
this
I need
year?
some help, guys.
Okay.
So we have always, my husband and I have the last couple of years have done like, a cute little love song. We want to have some that's like fun, and a little more like loud.
Okay.
So we're like, I said, we should do the history of rap, right?
That would be awesome.
Except that I would never be able to get all of those lyrics down. Like I was like,
Right.
yeah, no, but
Right.
can't do that. So we were, of course I put it out there to all my friends and they're like, oh, do this song. I'm like, dude, this is a family event. I
Right.
could not
We
do that song. Like,
I was gonna say you have to keep it PG, kind of, right?
so I'm like, but we can't even land on a song together. So Amy and Jay,
They
on
do
the
such a
screen,
wonderful
yes.
job. Amy and Jay have done an unbelievable job with, what did they do? They did Dirty Dancing a couple of years ago.
Yes,
and
they
it was
are
unbelievable.
They are just so much fun. So
Yeah.
they were original teen leaders when I first. They were my
Gotcha.
original
Okay.
teen leaders
That
when I
makes
started at the
sense.
Y 19 years ago. So, so it's been fun to kind of see them
Oh, right.
be out and support this, and their
Absolutely.
daughter
Yeah.
and her friends also perform in the family and youth division. So
These are some pictures from over the past couple of years with the lip sync battle, and it is, again, an absolute great time because you're not singing, right? You're singing along, but the microphone, there's no chords, as you can
There's
tell.
no?
Those are not wireless microphones, right? Those are props. So you just have to mouth the words along to the song. It couldn't be an easier thing to do. And people have so much fun. And what I love is when the lip sync battle is rolling and there's people in the crowd that are all of a sudden like, oh, I want to do it.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Right. And
yeah.
we've had that happen every single year. And as much as I want to tell people to get signed up ahead of time, of course, should you find yourself in the crowd that night and you want to get involved, we'll be happy to have you.
Yes.
So this has really turned into something special. So in addition to the contest, and people can vote for their favorites, there's also silent auction items.
And raffles. So
And
we'll
raffles,
be doing
yeah.
a lottery tree raffle again this
Awesome,
year. So
awesome.
there'll be 35, 40 lottery tickets
best.
on the tree.
My mother-in-law won that a couple of years ago. She was so excited. It was a giant thing of scratch-off lottery tickets. It was absolutely great. $10 is the battle fee. Prizes for solo and group performance. And this is where it gets interesting, right? So costumes and a creative song choice.
Yes.
So keeping in mind that it is a family-friendly event, the lyrics should be, appropriate to be played because I will be playing the songs at the same time as the performance is happening. But that's what can really set the performance over the edge.
Yes.
Even if you don't know all the words, if you are committed to either like a costume or some type of choreographed routine. This is from a couple of years ago.
Yeah, this is our first year. So Amy's there, but they were all the three teen leaders. Again, they were my original teen leaders,
They
and
did great. I remember that.
still, and they just came out and had a blast. So
Yeah, and the weather, we've been blessed with great weather. Sometimes it's been hot, but I would say this, we haven't dealt with any rain.
Yeah,
Right? And
I
I
know.
don't want to jinx ourselves. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just saying, like, we've really lucked out over the last several years. So,
Yes.
and then the cause is heroic, right? So the proceeds from the evening, can you talk about exactly where they're going to go? Again, for the folks at home, June 11th, Lip Sync Battle returns outside the Mississippi Brew. The funds are going to go where?
So both the Kids Triathlon and the Lip Sync Battle are fundraisers for our youth and teen programs. And, we do tons. We have our after school, we have our summer day camp. We also have 80 hours of teen programming.
Wow.
That's free for middle schoolers.
Sure.
You don't even have to have a membership to come to those.
Great.
So, and it's great. We have girls groups, we have boys groups, we have art. But it's so much more than than just having the programming. What we're doing in that programming is we're teaching them about empathy, and we're, mentoring.
Absolutely.
We're mentoring personal development and emotional management, and we're helping with building relationships.
Yeah.
And so all of these things are things that kids need to have to be successful in life later on. And so everything that we're doing is so much more than just, even card club. And people are like, card club? And I'm like, that is actually probably the most, it hits all 5 of these practice areas that I was just kind of talking about.
Sure.
The kids lead themselves.
Yep.
When a new person comes in and wants to learn the game, they're ready to teach them.
Absolutely.
We got a couple of games, like 5-minute dungeon games, like they're strategy games that the kids, and all the parents who are rushing in to get their kids, and then all of a sudden they're like mesmerized by the group.
That's what I saw last night.
Yeah,
I mean, they're having so much fun together.
And and Chris is there and he can guide them, but they don't even need, they do this themselves. And like card club and video game, like so many kids are playing video games and they're playing at home. They're playing online. They're not sitting socially.
Sure.
So these kids are now coming to the Y once a week, and they're actually playing video games, sitting next to somebody, having conversation. Yes, that conversation. They're with somebody who can mentor them, and so there's so much more than just an art or video games or card club. All the other things that are happening within those programs are the important parts of what we do.
And if you're ever wondering, just go to the Y on a Thursday, apparently, and you'll see it in action, right? You'll experience for yourself why we need to support the kids triathlon and the lip sync battle. And if you ever, if you're watching this and you're thinking, well, I'm busy June 1st and June 11th, it'd be kind of a surprise to have something on a Tuesday. I mean, that's the whole point of having the lip sync battle is on a Tuesday, is usually there's not a lot going on. You can always donate directly to the Muscatine Community YMCA.
Yes.
You can volunteer your time or just reach out if you have any questions or anything. I mean, we've been celebrating the Y and the renovations that have been done now for probably coming up on, 2 years almost?
Well, yeah. So we opened our door June, so the first of the year, and then in June of last year, we were able to finally have everything open.
So it's only been really 1 year.
Yeah, just over a year since we changed that front door, and then 8 months since the.
Great.
And I'm still I give tours, and I'm still or people who haven't been in for a while, and they're like, oh my gosh, I just can't believe this, and and then I take them to the spin room. I'm like, this is my favorite.
The spin room is awesome. It really is.
And
it's
kids love it. I totally
Great way to burn some energy.
I was at a training out of town on Tuesday, but the kids still come in, and I mean they're upset because I'm not there, and so Chris is trying to wing this thing, but I teach this youth class once a week. In the summer, we're going to be teaching it twice a week. So, I have just as many kids in this class as the adults have coming to theirs. So, and they're coming every week, and they're sweating, and they're making strides on how far they're going. They're on the gear that they're in. They're moving up, and so it's been really eye-opening for that personal development and that goal setting for them. It's I made it 6 miles today.
It makes them feel so good, and that translates over to more success in the classroom and socially. I mean, we've seen it time and time again.
Absolutely.
Right. Whatever that trigger can be to unlock the potential in our young people is fantastic. Ryan, I forwarded you, Ryan, an email, Ryan Broderson, this morning. I emailed you the flyer for the lip sync battle and the flyer for the kids triathlon. We've been showing it to you on the website. I just want people to understand, again, there's always something going on at the Y. June 1st is the triathlon. June 11th is the lip sync battle. I'm happy to be a part of it now for the 4th year. Look at it. The lip sync battle. I think you should do, I'm inclined to say, a Kiss song, but then knowing how it's been warm, the makeup, it would just, I mean, the makeup would just go everywhere. But
I'm really trying really hard. I was listening to a hip hop channel coming home the other day.
You really think it's going to be like a rap or hip hop song?
I can actually pull off a dress, like a rap dress.
You should do Getting Jiggy with it. That's a family-friendly song.
Yes.
That's my favorite karaoke song. There's nothing offensive in it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's from the 90s. Maybe that's the theme. And you guys have always had, not that you've had a year, but it seems like, because you did what? Sonny and Cher.
Yep.
It seems like you've spanned
we were
the decades.
Elton and Kiki.
Yeah. Elton and Kiki, right? And I don't know. I mean, maybe that's the next step. Is something from the '90s.
Out, yeah.
Find like a pair of Janko jeans. And maybe some Limp Bizkit,
well,
Ryan Broderson's
like,
favorite
respond,
band.
You have some good ideas. I'll take them. I'll be following up on the, on the Facebook.
I don't know if I want to give you Getting Jiggy With It, because that could be my song since I know all the words. I mean, I shouldn't be offering that up, that gift of Will Smith.
I'm really good at only knowing about 2 lines of any song. So, like, my family's like, when did you hear that song? I'm like, I haven't heard in a while, but I'm only singing, like...
the part that you know.
Only, like, half of a line of a chorus. And they're like, oh, my gosh, not again.
It's awesome. It's awesome. What else is coming up that we should mention?
If you still need... If you haven't gotten signed up and you're looking for summer care, I have a few spots left for our school-age child summer day camp. So you can be Monday through Friday, full day. If you only needed a couple days a week, we accommodate that also.
Excellent.
So, get signed up for that because we don't have tons of spots left, and it's the beginning of May. We're about just a little under a month of...
It's almost here.
Before school's out, and so, get signed up for those. And
can you believe that, I mean, I know that we had the polar vortex and that the school year, trust me, the school year being extended is messing up my family moving into our new house because we're buying a house from a teacher, right? So thanks, polar vortex. It is what it is. But, I mean, it's like we should all be so happy that we're here. Even though, and I for one am excited, Amy, that we're getting a spring, even if that comes with a little bit of rain or whatever, because I know that we'll have a good summer.
I hope so, because I was winterizing myself last night to go to the soccer game. I'm putting on my boots, I'm putting on my hat.
I get it.
I stopped at Hy-Vee to get Chinese, and they're like, why are you wearing a hat? And I'm like, I just spent 3 hours on the soccer field. It's freezing out there.
Oh, my gosh. All right, so maybe Amy would like it to be a little bit warmer.
A little bit.
I'm just ready. I want a slow build to the humidity.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that
I'm not
either.
a big fan of the humidity. So this is it, right? There's a lot coming up. I tell you what, though, by June 1st with the kids' triathlon, the weather will be cooperating as far as consistent temps in the mid to upper 70s, if not 80s, right? And then certainly by June 11th, which will be here, that's the day after I move into my new house. Right.
Yes.
So I'm so excited to have the lip sync battle so I can get out of unpacking. Thank you for scheduling
Well,
it on June 11th.
No problem. I'm glad I could help.
You did me a big favor. Honey, the lip sync battle gets over at 1 a.m. this year. It's a whole thing. Please, if you don't feel like you're going to get up there and lip sync along your song, you can just come out that night because the Brew does great with donating, 20% of food and drink sales back to the Y to help out with the youth and teen programs. So even just by coming out and eating and drinking, and I always joke when I tell people get 2 or 3 appetizers, but you might as well.
Yeah.
It's helping out a good cause.
It is a good cause.
Maybe you only get onion rings, but now you want, I don't know, mini corn dogs. Get both that night. Get 2 entrees for yourself. Treat yourself. It'll be a lot of fun. Stop by the Y. Go to the Muscatine Community Y's website. Social media pages are there. June 1st, Kids Triathlon. June 11th, the lip sync battle. It would be awesome to have somebody outside of myself, because I'll be there hosting, somebody from the show perform that night to their favorite song. Look at Ryan. He's always wanted to do this, Amy. He's so not shy anymore. He's turned into a beautiful butterfly. He's ready to fly. Have his moment. What do you think, Ryan? You gonna do it for the kids? He'll think about it. Good answer. That's the best part about Ryan not being on camera. I get to answer for him. We could do a duet, pal, me and you. Do a little Titanic action. My heart will go on. You can be I'll be Jack, and you can be, Rose. Rose, thank you.
Yeah.
What do you think? Okay, then we can go right into Poison, Every Rose Has Its Thorn. Because she let Jack die. Spoiler alert, Titanic doesn't end well. All right, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Enjoy the weekend too.
And
I do want to thank you for actually having me back after I crashed your show the last time I was on.
Yeah, I forgot about that. How could I forget? We've done this show for over a year, and every day I come in and I come down here and I don't really know what's going on behind us because I'm focused on the guests and everything else that's happening in front of me. So that was truly the first time that we had been photobombed. I don't even know if that's photobombed, whatever it is.
It was a flash mob.
A flash mob, thank you. That has not happened. And the best part is there was like a little speaker set up behind me that Ryan thought I was going to see, and I didn't. So great job pulling that off. I really my reactions were so genuine because Cody started to go with the cart cam, and I was kind of offended, like, why are you going the wrong way? And then all of a sudden, Pat Church shows up, and we got our Zumba on.
Yes.
So anytime you want to do that again, don't tell me. Just work with these guys. You had some strategy into that, right?
We did. Chad and I talked this out, right? And I worked it out because Chad had to be on, he was on a trip.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. It was a whole thing. It was really well thought out, and I appreciate that. Again, the nature of a live show, even if you're watching this on cable, there's no editing that goes on. We have some footage from when it happened, right? So we had the whole Zumba. Thank God I'm not wearing the same shirt. That would be awkward, right? I always worry about. Are you really? Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
I plan to wear this today, though.
So here's when it started to happen, right? So Pat shows up, and then I remember just thinking, like, where are they coming from? Because there were so many ladies that showed up to Zumba, and it was awesome. I had a nice haircut right then. I should go get another haircut. I couldn't believe it. And I didn't even know that you were behind it until I saw you across the set. But wow, that was so much fun.
Yeah, it was.
The little speaker behind where these crackers are.
It was quite a fun day. And the women who came out and did it, they just enjoyed it. And so a couple of them, oh my gosh, we had so much fun doing that. Awesome. So.
Well, I tell you what, there's something for everybody. Literally something for everybody at the Muscatine.
But they're not showing the clip yet of you getting up there yet.
Right. I guess you can fast forward to me doing the Zumba, Ryan. Amy is making a good point that's what we're missing from this show is highlights of me doing the Zumba. There you go.
In your dress pants and your
dress pants. Ask and you shall deliver. Pat trying to get me to do the shimmy. I was not going to shimmy on regional cable television. We're not doing that. All right. Anytime you want to put me on the spot, it's fine. I look forward to the kids' triathlon, and I love the lip sync battle. It's so much fun. If you've been watching us, please get involved. You'll have a great time. There's nothing better than that outside beer garden. At that point, the river will be back in her banks.
Yes.
We'll have a great night weather-wise. Even if it's warm to start, it always gets cooler. And just having a full house, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So thank you for being here again.
Thank you so
I really
much.
appreciate it. And Amy Hessel, the Muscatine Community Y Character Development Director. Get ready for a fun summer with the Muscatine Community Y MCA. All right, we are going to go to the CBI Bank and Trust aisle camera where there are no Zumbaers. There are no people Zumbaing. What's the plural form of Zumba? I like Zumbaing. I don't even know if that's accurate, but Zumbaing. Everybody Zumba. Hey. Zumbas. Remember I don't know if it's the same thing, but like the Zumba's pants from the 90s? Is that what they were called? Or like a striped pant thing? Maybe not. All right. Well, hey, the aisle cam, CBI Bank and Trust, right around the corner in part of the produce department, where you can see they have things like those Bolt House Organic Farms drinks. And if I'm going to tell you this, some pretty good salad dressings reside over there as well. All right. Did you read my notes on the sheet, Cody? Did you get that? It's pretty good, right? A little bit of a rhyme going on with where we're going to send our pal Cody with the Toyota Muscatine cart cam this morning. Listen, Mother's Day weekend is here, so we would be remiss if we did not send Cody with the Toyota Muscatine cart cam to the floral department. And I'm not saying that you only have to get mom flowers for Mother's Day, but what I would do is I would make it part of your plan. If I may quote a great man, your strategery should be a nice gift for mom and some flowers and, of course, the GoldenEye scope showing you everything that's available right in that good-looking display across from Starbucks. So they've got a lot of things that look good. That's where you're going to find this Italian heather and everything else. I'm trying to think how many deliveries we had yesterday for the floral shop. I think it was about 70. I got done with the show, and there's Amy going to work. I got done with the show yesterday, and I took about 16 floral deliveries, and somebody asked me if I like doing that, and my response is, yes, I'm delivering joy to people, and it is a fact that flowers are a mother's best friend. So whether you find the flowers in the floral shop inside the store or in the garden center outside, I just encourage you to make that part of your plan for mom. Don't forget the card. Maybe there's a gift card involved, but look at how much fun stuff there is right there. I don't even know, like, what is that's in a frame? There's some gnomes. Like, Catherine really has a lot of creative stuff at the floral shop, and I hope that you'll Celebrate the mom in your life, right? And keep in mind that mom is, if you're fortunate enough to still have your mom, take care of her. If it's the mother of your children, maybe it's, your sister who's a great mom. Whatever the case may be, celebrate MOM mom. There's stuff in the cooler ready to go. There's custom arrangements that they can do for you. Now, Cody, if you can hear me, please go towards like the register at the floral shop and try and get Sherry just for the heck of it. Everybody loves Sherry. She's worked at Hy-Vee for 200 years now, and she's helping out in the floral shop. There she is. We found her. Look at her. She's doing something. She's talking. No way. Sherry's talking to somebody. There's Sherry and Catherine. Now, Cody, I want you to ask Sherry how many cookies she's had today. We won't be able to hear you, but it'll be fun. Ask her how many cookies she's had, and let's see what her response is. She's probably saying she doesn't have any cookies. 0. Yeah, look at that. They had a whole tray of cookies in the cooler yesterday, so they must have found a good home for them. Oh, and there's Nancy in the floral shop. Tell Nancy we're saying hi to her right now. Hello, Nancy. How are you? They're all so busy. They're like, get out of here, will you? All right. Thank God we can't hear what Sherry's saying. Tell Sherry that we need to have her on the show in a couple of years. We'll reach out to her and make that happen. All right. Very good. I love this. We're doing like the telephone game between myself and Cody to Sherry. That's great. All right. Very good. So we've got everything that you need. I told you, I really like this Italian heather. I like the fact that you can take it home and plant it, or just give it to mom and she can keep it like that. And then, something sweet. Look at how good these cupcakes look. They look great. I mean, this is so fun, right? Excellent. I asked if the flour that's on here was edible, and it's kind of like a sugar fondant thing, so maybe not, but it looks great, and we are ready to go. It'll be a very busy next couple of days. We've, of course, got this fuel saver that's going on today and tomorrow, in addition to all things related to Mother's Day. How bad do my fingernails look? I'm a fingernail biter. Sorry. My grandma would be disappointed in me that I just admitted that, because she always tried to get me to stop biting my fingernails, and I'm still doing it 35 years later. That's okay. All right, so in addition to all the things for Mom, the fuel saver that starts today, and at this moment it is 7 minutes after 9 o'clock in the morning, and the store is busy, and here's why. Anytime we have this basket fuel saver, we're busy, right? So this is an opportunity for you to come into store, get whatever you need, whether it's Mother's Day related or groceries for yourself or your family. Every $50 you spend, we give you 25 cents off, Rick. It's a great deal. The more you spend, the more you save. For my house, we're going to spend easily $150. And at the very least, we would get 75 cents off per gallon. But you know that there are literally thousands of items in the store that have an additional fuel saver on them. So you're really going to save more than that. Like, if you just came in and got stuff and you didn't really pay attention to any additional fuel savers, you're going to get 25 cents off with each $50 you spend. But because I know y'all, you're going to put a good plan together. You're going to get things on your list that also have an additional fuel saver. You will save a lot at the pump, and this is great timing. Start to build up that fuel saver, getting closer and closer to things like Memorial Day and just that time of year where people are traveling. It's nice to be able to get outside and get over to Hy-Vee Gas and redeem that fuel saver for sure. All right, so we mentioned that. I guess I'll go back to the Mother's Day stuff, Ryan, if we could, with that Voice of Muscatine newspaper with some Mother's Day finds these are all in our garden center. So everything that you see here, you'll find in the parking lot here at Hy-Vee in the garden center. It's fenced in, of course. Brent does a great job out there. I love everything that's in this ad. It looks good, from the clematis, the Hawaiian Breeze patio pots, Rio planter, watering can basket, cocoa fiber hanging basket. A lot of fun ideas, right? Even if you don't have a green thumb, you go out to the garden center, and a lot of fun ideas for Mom. I'm buying my mom. That is exactly what I'm buying now, unless we've sold out. And I'd be upset at you people if you were like, "Oh, Tony likes the picket fence combo basket. We're gonna go buy all of them, and then there ain't gonna be one for Tony." I may have to go hold one. What if that happens? I've been talking about this for a week, about how I'm going to buy that for my mom. What if I get out there, guys, and it's gone? Then what? I don't want to. Mom wants, I don't know what she wants. That's what she's getting. Should I ask? Should I ask my mom what she wants for Mother's Day? Just time with you, Sonny. Oh, thanks, Mom. I agree. Time with me is priceless. Yeah, maybe we'll take Mom out to brunch, right? Good segue, Tony. Thanks, Tony. This Sunday, Mother's Day brunch, we're going to have right here at your Muscatine Hy-Vee Market Grill Express. And I sent Ryan a little graphic this morning that's actually from the Hy-Vee app. You don't want to miss our amazing Mother's Day brunch. We're so clever with the amazing. Get it? Because we're in the month of May. Mother's Day brunch. This is good stuff right here. It's this Sunday, 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. So if you find yourself going to church, you've got enough of a window of time to come before or after church. What time? Well, most churches are what? 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock? You know me and all the churches that I go to. It seems like they're in that window, 9, 10, 11, Bacon 30. That's my church. We meet at Bacon 30. So bring Mom out for brunch. It'll be a good time, and we'll be all ready to take care of Mom this weekend. 2 things, and then the job board, and I think we'll get out of here. So I mentioned the other day we had fun on Tuesday's show, excuse me. We had 2 of our cake decorators, Jackie and Jody, did a little cake decorating. When Jody was here, she put together an entire graduation cake as the show was going. That was cool, and we know that there will be some graduations taking place, I believe, as early as this weekend. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think my alma mater, St. Ambrose, always graduates on Mother's Day, so that would be this Sunday, which is cool. So congratulations to the class of 2019. I know that MCC just had their graduation the other night, which is awesome, and everybody that's getting ready for their big day, we're super proud and happy for you. And if you find yourself needing a graduation cake, right, we've got them. Whether it's at Muscatine High School or Wilton or West Liberty or Durant, Rock Ridge, Mercer County, I'm trying to think of a school. We can do anything, right? All of the different colors will get you taken care of. Whether you need a cake that's this big, or like the tiered, it's awesome. They're going to do it for you, and they do such a great job right over my shoulder. I don't know if they're working on any graduation cakes today, but there's Paige, right? So Paige is right here. I'm trying to get my hand in the shot. Cody's doing a good job of not getting my pointer finger in there. That's good. So there's Jackie in the green. Paige is in the middle. And there's Jody. And they've got some stuff on the counter, so they're getting ready to start icing. They're just constantly doing stuff, right? It's impressive to me that they can just start with a cake, right? Just the cake itself, and then the next thing you know, it's decorated and ready to go. And we will try and get together some of those official Bro Zone cakes. I know that we've had several calls about it. People want to know, when can I get my own Bro Zone cake? We're just trying to negotiate with Ryan Broderson's agents about using his likeness, right? Using Ryan's likeness on the cake, the picture of Ryan. We have to figure out that fee. It's kind of like the radio station still using my voice on commercials, except they didn't negotiate that with me. All right, Salvation Army fundraiser is May 17th. That's 1 week from today. And this is going to be fun. It helps out the Kids Zone camp at the Salvation Army with the performance by Thad Burkhamper. I'm going to stand up for a second. Getting to that point of the show where I need to stand up, stretch out the back. We need a staff chiropractor. Can we get a store chiro? I mean, we've got a Starbucks. Why not a chiropractor? So Thad Burkhamper will be with us on the show next Thursday. I've been trying to pay attention as we've been doing the show, just in case Thad Burkhamper has popped in, done any wacky shenanigans in the background. Remember last year when we spotted him in the background of a show, and then he came on and blew our minds with some of his mentalism stuff. I've really been trying to pay attention to this guy. I haven't seen him in a while, so I feel good about that. And we'll have Thad on the show next Thursday, and then he'll be performing a week from today at Geneva Golf and Country Club, a great fundraiser for the Salvation Army of Muscatine and the Kids Zone camp. Tickets are $50 each. There's a ton of great food available. Different stations will be set up, silent auction items, and then a performance by the one and only TB Mentalism, Thad Burkhamper. What will he do that night? I don't know. Part of me doesn't want to even ask him when he's on the show next week because I don't want to spoil the fun, but I'll ask him, a little bit, and we'll see if he has anything prepared. I told him he doesn't have to do anything when he comes on. We can just talk about the fundraiser and being a part of it. But he's a wild card, right? I got to be ready for anything with this guy. Part of me thinks he's here now. Yeah, I mean, we did drive. He drove a Jeep blindfolded at 40 miles an hour, and I was a willing participant in that. So, I mean, I should be prepared for anything at this point. You know, all right, I'm ready. Whew. Maybe for his next trick, he can help me move into my new house. What a great... Put a blindfold on me, Thad, and then I'll take it off and you'll just have everything moved 30 days from now. Great idea. God, you're hired, Mr. Bookhamper. All right, let's get to that. Speaking of hired, man, with the segues today, Ryan, I'm just killing it. And the catching of the pens, just killing it. Ain't nobody got nothing on these segues. Put on a helmet, hop on the Segway. Here we go. Getting people hired. Team staffing, 109 Lake Park Boulevard. JOBs. If you find yourself needing a new job, or you know somebody that's unhappy in their current job and they're not sure where to go, send them to Team Staffing and tell them that we sent you, right? Here's Mary with assembly and material attendant. All shifts available. Pay ranging from $12.59 to $13.85 per hour. Mary's phone number is on the screen, 563-316-7634, or careers@teamssisa.com. Brooke McCullough, our friend, has several opportunities at West Liberty Foods, great company in West Liberty, Iowa. This is production labor, $11.65 to $11.95 per hour. Maybe Brooke even bumps in an extra nickel, makes it an even $12. I don't know. You can ask her. 563-316-7636, plus that $100 hiring bonus is great. careers@teamssi.com. Get a hold of her. And last but not least, hey, look at that. It's Jenny. I like when they have the pictures of their people on the ads. Jenny, we got your number. 563-316-7635. 16 to $20 an hour, industrial machine maintenance, or if you'll have it, maintenance. You can get a hold of Jenny if it's you or someone you know. Again, this is what they do every day over there at Team Staffing. They want to get you started on the path to success. And all you have to do is pick up the phone, jump online. They make it really easy. They're very active on social media, and we say hello to everybody at an awkward hello, apparently. I don't know. Sometimes I wave weird. I got a big old hand. See, look at that. That doesn't look good. There's pen marks on my hand. And hairy knuckles, everybody. All right. Thank you to Amy Hessel, Character Development Director with the Muscatine Community YMCA. She is a great guest, and I appreciate her time. Don't forget the Kids Triathlon, June 1st. The Lip Sync Battle is June 11th. Happy to be a part of that for the 4th year outside of the Mississippi Brew, raising money for the youth and teen programs. That's a great cause, and it is a lot of fun. I hope that you'll get signed up for that. We have a fun week ahead of us with full week's worth of guests. I think we're booked out the next 2 weeks, if I look at my schedule correctly. So that's awesome. That being said, if you think of someone that we should talk to, and this was the week for guest suggestions, my goodness, our email was flooded, and several of those people have turned into bookings, so I appreciate that. Hy-Vee today at gmail.com. If you are watching this on cable and maybe you don't have an email account, you can always call me at the store. I'm personally here Monday through Friday between 7:30 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. 563-264-2420. Maybe it's yourself. If it's someone you know that's doing something good, like connected to an organization or whatever the case may be, get them on this show and we'll talk to them. We know that we have an audience and we appreciate people watching, and this is a good outlet for different things that are going on, not just in Muscatine and surrounding areas as well. So feel free to reach out to us, and everybody that has reached out this week, really appreciate that. And like I said, those folks will be on the show in the next 2 or 3 weeks, so that's really exciting. We do the show live Monday through Friday starting at 8:30, and then of course it's on cable, Channel 5, Muscatine Power and Water, on 7:30 and 10:30 p.m., along with all the RE/MAX listings. Real estate market, very healthy here in Muscatine still. Again, homes are hitting the market and getting sold in less than a day or two. So if you're a seller and you're thinking about selling your house, do it. If you're a buyer and you're looking at houses, be prepared to make an offer after you look at something, because that's how crazy this real estate market is. I can speak from firsthand experience. So good luck to everybody that's making, those real estate-based decisions. I just have a text message I have to respond to Paul Burback, my home inspector. So I look forward to seeing what Paul's got to say. And again, hey, listen, 30 days from now, let's all get together and move in Tony, right? Let's do the show live on location from inside of a U-Haul truck. Let's cut to Cody. He's been trapped in that U-Haul truck for 30 days. Cody is dedicated. He wants to get in a U-Haul truck right this minute, and then we will open the back of the truck 30 days from now and see what he's done. Thank you for watching. Thanks to CBI Bank and Trust. Thanks to Toyota of Muscatine and our friends at Team Staffing. We appreciate all of you. And there's Brian Mueller. We appreciate Brian Mueller for always walking so briskly in the background. The man doesn't break a sweat. I don't know how he does it. We'll see you on Monday at 8:30, if not this weekend on Channel 5. That's it. That's all I've got, right? I'm going to have this Starbucks and look at this cool plant. And happy Mother's Day again to all moms out there. We wish you nothing but the best. There we go. I'll put that back down. Look at how fun that is. You give it a little shimmy shake. Just like me when I shake. There's a little wiggle. All right. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you on Monday.